Hey, what's popping YouTube? This is the RPG, and today we're gonna make a ultimate guide for the assassin. This video was requested in the comments for you guys, so we are here with the account of my friends, Lazy, one of the best assassins that I've seen on Latino America, and let's get straight into it. All right, let's talk about stats. What you're gonna focus on right now is crit first, 100%, and then you're gonna choose in between Omni and cooldown. What's the difference? Omni, you're gonna do more crit and you're gonna ignore more crit. And cooldown, your skills are gonna be casted faster. But for PvP at least, Omni is the favorite because you're gonna crit more and you're gonna reduce a lot of damage. So after Omni, dexterity, focus, get it as much as you can because this status is gonna ignore the target's defense, and that works for PvP too. And then stamina. As you can see, on this gear right here, it's not full yet. There's 3 raids to do. All the statuses are crit, omni, or crit stamina, dex when you can. But focus on crit omni. There's no crit cooldown on this build. And then on the last 3 right here, make sure you get hit. Hit is an important status for the assassin as well. On the stones, we are using crit on the yellow stones, dexterity on the red ones, and stamina on the blue ones. There's a colored one right here. There's dexterity and crit. So that's what you're gonna use. And empower with the with whatever you have in your hands, because it's not gonna be too different. We didn't get to purple yet, so yeah, make sure you have blue empower paper on your equipment. All right, for talents, we're gonna use the spectral slash one because it gives you a dash. And for PvP, this is really important because this build is gonna increase the weaknesses of your roulette. So all the skills in the assassin are based on this roulette down here, and you're always gonna use your strongest skills in the weaknesses point, which is gonna be the ones that are in red. This is the build that I'm using right now at Lazy's account. The only difference from the recommended is that I took away 3 points from this one to put on the weakness effect right here. Why? Because 0.17 seconds is not enough for the crit and the damage you're gonna get right here. And make sure you have this spectral slash skill right here, which is the build, so you can have weakness mark. So every time you throw a frenzy throw and press 2, you're gonna dash on your spectral slash. All right, guys, the rotation is pretty simple. This is a big dump of damage. This is the highest DPS in a game for sure. Assassins are the only, I think assassins and berserkers, they are the only one who can dump a big damage and kill and solo someone, especially because of the healing cut. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use our thirst of battle, which is gonna buff our cooldowns and all of our attack. We're gonna start with the frenzy throw, which is a big shuriken. They're gonna throw on the enemy, is gonna give a big crit, and then we're gonna use quick step to get on the gap close, and then we're gonna, after using 4, which is the frenzy throw, we're gonna get weakness point on every single skill that we release. So that's why we're gonna use 3, which is our strongest skill, spam 2, and finish off with a 5 before which is the Blade of Chaos, before our buff ends. All right, I'm gonna do it slowly and then faster for you guys to understand. So 6, 4, jump, 3, 2, 2, 5, and then spam once. So let's do it faster so you can see how dangerous is this build. I got a 10k per second. This is crazy. So in this build, we're gonna use the crippling strike. So we have healing cut. This is really important to kill anyone that is getting healed or anyone that is healing. Quick step, which is our gap close, and this is really important. Don't use anything else but break free. Why? Because people are always going to focus assassins, and what you want is to mitigate their stunts. They're going to try to root you, they're going to try to control you, so you have a break free. And if you upgrade the break free at the warlike talent right here, you can get extra 2.5 seconds of immunity. So if people spend stuns in you, nothing is gonna happen. Also, you can use in the middle of the rotation the crippling strike. So you can do the combo, and whoever targets you focusing won't get healed. So you're gonna use the crippling strike before your highest damage, which is the furious attack. So you're gonna Alt 4 E Q 3 2 2 5, and then finish off with the ones. If you're lucky and you have a lot of crit, you can hit more than 30k with the shuriken and the furious attack after hitting the crippling strike. Okay, everybody, so I really need you to pay attention, because this is one of the hardest mechanics in game. So if you don't do it right, you're not gonna do any damage, and you're gonna think poison assassin is crap, but it's not, right? You can use the recommended. We're gonna use Twin Blade Slash because you can manage your poison more. All right, so pretty much what you want to do is you want to keep the tail at the pit point right here, so you can buff your poison with the poison sting. This is how you get poison stacks. Long story short, you want to keep the poison at 40 and no less than 20. That's how you do big damage. So we're gonna use the ultimate 4 2, and then we're gonna put the first stack of poison. We're gonna build up the tail right here with ones, and then we're gonna put the poison again with the 3. You have 40 stacks, and then we're gonna build it again 1 and 2, and we're gonna spam 3 so we can build the poison again to 40. That's it pretty much. Let me break it down for you guys to see if you understood it right. So what I did is pretty much I pressed the ultimate, right? And then I did the photo strike, and then I pressed Twin Blade Slash to pop up my poison sting. When I pressed poison sting first, it gave you 20 stacks. And then when I gave 20 stacks, I want 40, I don't want 20. So I built it up again, the tail with 1s and 2s, until I have my third skill popped up. And then when I pressed the skill on the second time, it popped the 40 stacks. So this time I can dump damage without fulfilling the tail, wasting energy. So Alt 4, right? And then 2, so it pops my tail, and then poison, 20 stacks. I'm gonna do 1s and 2s so I can get the second stack of poison. And then 3, the second stack is right here. Right now, what do? I do damage. How do? I don't need a complete tail. I do 1, 2, and then I spam 3 to waste all the energy that I've built. And then when it's 20 stacks right here, I'm gonna build it for real all the way up so I can keep the poison always at 40. That's it. The 5th skill is situational. This is for ads. The more ads that you can hit, more energy you regain with the spinning skill. So as you can see, it took like 5 seconds. With 2 targets, it's gonna cut to 3 seconds. With 4 targets, it's gonna be pretty much instant. So that's the tip that I give you, so you can be a better assassin at PvE than the other assassins, is always try to keep your poison at 40 and no less than 20. So you spend all the damage from 40 to 20. All right, everybody, thank you so much for today. This is the video of the assassin build for this patch. I hope you guys understood it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know in the comments which is the next build that we should do. Thank you again. This is the RPG. Peace.